I'm Earl Brackin with the Earl Brackin Band. I want to tell you a little bit about Sochi. Sochi, Russia, the site of the Winter Olympics this February 2014. Unique facts about Sochi. Sochi is the first subtropical city to host the Winter Olympics. Sochi is the most multicultural city in Russia.
I don't really know anything about Sochi, besides the fact it's kind of awkward shaped. It's like really narrow, but then extremely long.
It's 90 miles long. Sochi is called where the snow meets the sea because you got these mountains and it just falls off right into this town.
So there's supposed to be like mountains on one side, then about a mile away there will be beaches, so it's kind of crazy.
The Olympic venues are in two sections. Of course, the outdoor Olympics will be up on the mountain that Sochi is actually at the foot of. The Olympic Village in the Olympic area is called Alder Park.
As manager for the group, I will be helping Earl with the logistical part. I'll be keeping up with everyone's passports and visas and all that and helping us to get from here to there.
The Alder Park area is where the venues for the ice skating, hockey.
There will be certain days that we'll be playing in one section of Sochi, and then the next, in that afternoon, we may have to take a train and be to the other side of Sochi. So that'll be my job to keep 9 people together and keep us on schedule.
The way I got involved with Sochi, I was on a trip to Israel. We were taking a break from a traveling session. I was standing by the road, and one of our travelers, Brad Matheson, who had arranged the trip, just out of the blue said, "I need a bluegrass band." And I said, "Well, I play bluegrass." And as we began to talk, he said that what he wanted to do was they needed a bluegrass band because they didn't need electricity and they could act as like troubadours and go from place to place during the Olympics, set up and play, do 4 or 5 songs, draw a crowd.
I'm in a different stage of life now. I'm looking at ways that I can give back to people, and I can see, being involved in sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ as being a wonderful way to be able to give back.
Sochi is less than 1% evangelical Christians.
They actually believe that the kind of American Christian church is actually almost like a cult. So we're kind of going to have to go in there knowing that if we tell them directly what we're about and what we're there for, they might actually reject us.
So your prayers even now that God would open the doors, open the hearts, grant us favor with the people at Sochi is so important. This is Winter Olympics and we will be doing some venues outside. So the question in our mind is, will our fingers hold up as we play? We'll be facing a lot of unknowns.
This will actually be my first time going overseas, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to expect, especially with flying and airports and being in a completely new place where no one speaks my language, so it's gonna be difficult.
We don't know where we'll be every day. We know a general idea. We'll look for coffee shops. We look for opportunities on the boulevard to set up and play. We can't take our upright bass. It's a big instrument. So when we fly over, we're going to have to rent a bass over there now. So we're even now trying to find a bass that we can rent. One of the things that, in addition to handing out the pens and sharing the gospel and doing mass evangelism, the International Mission Board really wants to try to plant churches. So we will be trying to get information, names and addresses of people so that once we leave, the team that stays in Sochi will then make a phone call or a contact and say, "Hey, you met some friends of ours the other day that were playing music. Can we get together at a coffee shop and talk about what they had to say?" So the work and the project Engage Sochi has many different levels. So you can pray for us now. If you would like a specific prayer guide, we develop one about every 3 weeks to let you know what prayers have already been answered and what prayers we're still looking for. So we'd love to have you as a part of what we call our home team. It's our prayer team.
His love.